America is the home of the free because of the brave men and women who serve our country. But a great injustice was committed at Camp Lejeune, leaving many veterans and those who lived and worked at the base before 1987 with cancer and other serious illnesses linked to the contaminated water supply. If you got sick from the contaminated water at Camp Lejeune, Attorney Daryl Isaacs is ready to fight for you.
Time is limited to file your claim, so please call Isaacs and Isaacs today to schedule your free case review.
Call 877-ALL-7s.
Patient Choice Ultrasound Thermography. This is Kim. How may I help you?
Hi, my doctor just ordered a gallbladder ultrasound,
an echocardiogram,
a venous Doppler. I'm pretty nervous. I don't know what to expect.
Well, I'm scheduled at the hospital, but the price is so high.
You are cash-based? That price includes everything?
Yeah, I've got this crazy high deductible, so a reduced cash price sounds perfect.
You could get me in? Yes, I've got an order. I'm coming to Patient Choice.
Patient Choice is my choice.
Now I've got a choice in Patient Choice.
When you catch that big wild trophy fish, you mount it. Sometimes on a wooden plaque, other times on a soft sesame bun. Twice for $7. Arby's, we have the meat.
ABC 36 News at Noon with Doug and Lyssa High starts now.
Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us here for News at Noon. I'm Doug High.
And I'm Lyssa High. And here are your top headlines at noon.
Kentucky lawmakers reconvene in the state capitol today as they get ready to resume the 2023 legislative session. Now, some of the biggest topics that are being addressed include the ongoing teacher shortage.
The House Standing Committee on Education met earlier at the Capitol Annex to discuss ways to improve on that shortage.
And that's where we find ABC 36's Annie Brown standing by with more on what lawmakers had to say. Annie.
Yeah, Doug, Lyssa, Kentucky Department of Education Commissioner Jason Glass speaking to that committee earlier this morning, saying the issues about the number of teachers that are leaving. He says the number of applicants for teacher positions are staying the same. Glass says teacher turnover rates grow on a yearly basis nationwide. Commissioner Glass says while the turnover rate last school year was at about 15 to 16% across the nation, Kentucky was above that at more than 20%. Glass says the high teacher turnover rate negatively affects education for students, as often teachers must fill spots they're not certified in, which negatively impacts math and English particularly. He says this forces districts to be less choosy in hiring teachers, relying on emergency certifications to fill open positions. Glass says the Department of Education approved 383 emergency certifications in the 2017-2018 school year. Now listen to this. The past school year, the department approved more than 1,000. He says the shortages span Kentucky's 171 school districts, and the lack of teachers is due to three things: pay, support, and respect. However, Republican Representative Russell Weber challenging that, saying teachers don't feel supported by the administration or the department, and expressing since virtual learning, it's been more difficult to discipline students.
So my message today is this to you, Commissioner Glass. I think that you all need to step back and take a deep dive and a deep look at the classrooms across the state of Kentucky and find out what the real issues are.
Now, Commissioner Glass says there are about 1,000 teacher vacancies right now, but that only counts for certified teacher shortages, not just substitute teacher shortages. He says it's important to be clear-eyed about the magnitude of changes needed to be made and that there are no quick fixes to the situation. Reporting live in Frankfort, Annie Brown, ABC 36 News.
All right, Annie, thank you so much for that report. Well, Lexington Mayor Linda Gorton joined One Lexington's Divine Karama and other officials from Fayette County today, announcing the city will provide its first ever violence prevention grants to 16 public schools in the county.
The $500 and $1,000 One Lexington grants will be given to the Family Resource and Youth Services Centers. Now, the centers provide support in basic needs, school attendance, social skills, and crisis response. 10 high schools will also be getting a $1,000 grant, including Henry Clay High School, Frederick Douglass, and more. 6 elementary schools will be getting a $500 grant. Now, the grants come as part of the organization's and city's larger partnership fighting to reduce violent crime among Lexington youth. Now, this is done through community outreach programs just like this. We now know the name of the victim in last night's deadly shooting. The Fayette County coroner identifying the victim as 24-year-old Marquise Antonio Tompkins, Jr. of Lexington.
Lexington police say it happened just before 7 yesterday evening on Toner Street near West 6th Street. The victim, now known to be Tompkins, was found shot inside a car. He died at the scene.
Police say right now the investigation is ongoing, and anyone with information, please call Lexington Police or leave an anonymous tip through Bluegrass Crime Stoppers.
A Lexington man is dead after being hit by a car in Lincoln County. State police say it happened around 8 last night when troopers got a call for a single-car crash involving a pedestrian on US 127 South in Lincoln County.
Investigators say a 67-year-old man was driving north when he struck a person who was out on the roadway. The victim taken to the hospital where he later died. The Boyle County coroner identifying that victim as 25-year-old Jordan Wilkinson of Lexington.
Authorities say the driver was not harmed in the crash. There are no charges at this time. State police are continuing to investigate.
Check out that forecast now with our friend Dylan. Dylan, did you see all that beautiful sunshine on Annie Brown out there? That's certainly a welcome sight.
It sure is.
Yeah, the clouds are actually kind of staying out a little bit longer than what we were anticipating here. So that is some good news out there. A lot of those temperatures are really climbing. Already into the low to mid 60s for nearly everyone. Here in Lexington, we're at 63, but those winds are really whipping. 63 with a 22-mile-per-hour sustained wind, gusting as high as 30 to 35, 40 miles per hour in some spots. 63, as we said, in Lexington. 64, Somerset, Monticello, even southeast Kentucky, Hazard, which was right around freezing this morning, sitting at 61 degrees. So definitely getting those warmer temperatures and definitely getting those breezy to gusty winds. 36-mile-per-hour gust in Lexington, 31-mile-per-hour gust into Somerset. So that southwesterly wind, that is warming those temperatures up for sure, but it's also providing some moisture. And we've got this front up to our north and our west. That's going to be bringing in some rain showers later on this evening. Nothing heavy is anticipated today. Rain chances will start to pick up, though, as you head into your day tomorrow. Temperatures tonight only falling into the mid-40s. We'll have details coming up in that full forecast.
Hey, Dylan, appreciate that. Did you guys see that fresh haircut of Dylan?
I know, pretty sharp. Looks like he just had it done maybe yesterday.
See, I can't pull that off. That fade, he's rocking that. Now that ship has sailed. All right, Sarah, good to have you with us for sports. And we're talking about a big game, right?
Yeah, most definitely. So Kentucky is now going to be hosting Arkansas in another bubble battle. You know, the Cats are really fighting for a spot in the NCAA tournament.
Right.
And so is Arkansas. I mean, these are both two teams that entered the preseason in the top 10, and they've fallen out, and they both have 16-7 records. So they didn't live up to the expectations, but they're getting back on track. Arkansas has won 4 straight conference games, while Kentucky has won 6 straight conference games. And if Kentucky wants to defeat Arkansas, I think we'll need to see Cason Wallace have another big game. On Saturday, Wallace scored a team-high 20 points and added 3 blocks in the Wildcats' win over Florida. And yesterday, assistant coach Orlando Antigua credited Wallace on being a sponge when he got to Kentucky, soaking up all the knowledge. And I feel like we can all see just how much he's improved.
Absolutely.
Oh, yes.
Early on in the season, he wouldn't say a lot. He would just listen, like good leaders do. And as he's gotten more comfortable in terms of his own role on the team, being able to communicate and talk with their teammates and share his leadership has been something that this team has needed. And he's stepping up and he's maturing, and that's part of his growth.
Yeah, he is such an important player for the team right now, especially right now with Severe Wheeler. But you know what? Severe had a really good game the last game too. So I feel like between the two of them, it's really a good combination.
Yeah, and we're also going to need Oscar to have a big game. You know, he only scored 4 points against Florida. And I just don't think that's going to be enough against Arkansas.
Yeah. Hopefully that'll fire him up. Hopefully he'll get fired up.
He's fired up.
All cylinders need to fire for this. Is what we're talking about.
Because this is a really good Arkansas team, and they have a great coach, so you know they're going to come in prepared.
All right.
Right. Good to hear from Orlando, too.
Yeah, your former neighbor.
Good guy. A heck of a recruiter, too, we got to say.
Yes, he is.
Love that fella. All right, that's tonight's game. Tip-off at 9 on ESPN. We're back in just a second. Stick around.
Ashley Home Store's President's Day mattress sale is here. Save up to $500 on best-selling Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets in stock and ready for delivery. Plus, we're giving away a free Tempur-Pedic sleep system for a limited time only at Ashley Home Store.
If you're eligible for Medicare and Medicaid, a Medicare Advantage plan from Anthem, Blue Cross, and Blue Shield can come with all the benefits you want and zero compromises. Just go to anthem.com/answers or call 855-753-3042 for a one-on-one Medicare plan review. Ask about our $0 monthly premium plans that include dental, vision, and hearing coverage, along with transportation, a free gym membership, and $0 copay for prescriptions, all for zero extra cost. Plus, you could be eligible for extra benefits to help you save even more. We have plans with up to $2,600 a year to help you pay for over-the-counter health items, groceries, and living expenses like cell phone, electric, or water bills, all on a single prepaid MasterCard you can use at thousands of locations nationwide. Call Anthem, Blue Cross, and Blue Shield at 855-753-3042 or visit anthem.com/answers and get a Medicare Advantage plan with zero compromises for you and your wallet.
With a husband in the hospital, the last thing on my mind was calling a lawyer.
I said, Mom, you've got to call now. Evidence from the wreck can disappear.
So he calls 855-WILDCAT and hands me the phone. But that lawyer, he took care of me.
When we make drunk drivers pay, texting drivers wait, and big trucks slow down, we make Kentucky safer for families.
Call 855-WILDCAT, Morgan, Collins, East, and Salyer.
For your next home or business project, Perspectives has the best options. Paints that match any color and supplies for application. Thousands of wallpapers and borders in a variety of styles and colors. Blinds, shutters, custom-made drapery, and even upholstery to give your project the perfect finishing touch. From do-it-yourself to commercial-sized projects, Perspectives has the products and advice to show off your style. Let Perspectives help you complete your project and exceed your expectations.
Shop Deal Days Friday through Monday only at Ashley Home Store's President's Day sale. Save 20% off, plus get special financing for 60 months. That's 20% off, plus take 5 years to pay. This weekend only at Ashley Home Store.
Welcome back. Meteorologist Dylan Goday here with a live look at Richmond now on our Bluegrass Pace Care Sky View. Same deal what we're seeing here in Lexington. The cloud cover has started to move on in. Still seeing a little bit of filtered sunshine. This is mainly upper level cloud cover that we're seeing across the region right now. Temperatures ranging from 64 in Somerset and Monticello to 61 in Hazard, 62 in Jackson, 63 in Moorhead. So temperatures well above average. We should be in the mid-40s. Now, record high here in Lexington, 72. I don't think we get that warm, but we are going to be warm. Southwesterly flow is dominating today, and we got those southerly winds anywhere from 15 to 25 miles per hour at times throughout the day, and wind gusts as high as 35, 40 miles per hour at times as well. We're seeing 36. It's the gusts being reported over at the airport here in Lexington. 25 mile per hour wind gust in Frankfort as well. And they may increase a little bit. This is likely the gustiest they will be all day right now. But you can see the rain starting to move into southeast Indiana, and that is getting ready to impact the Louisville area. That's going to slowly move south and eastward throughout your day today. There's a front that's draped, say, from Lake Erie down just south and east of St. Louis. That's going to slowly pivot its way off towards the south and the east, and that's what's going to be moving through late tonight, which will be bringing us those light to maybe moderate rain showers for some into far northern Kentucky. But notice this is 5 o'clock. Rain still to our north. It's not until the evening hours, late evening especially, that we start to see some light shower activity by around midnight. And then by tomorrow morning, most of that rain activity is into southern portions of our viewing area. Now, this front will lift back northward throughout the day on Wednesday, this time as a warm front, dropped as a cold front, moves back through as a warm front, and that's going to be bringing us some chances of heavy rain late in the day Wednesday, especially late night, where we could get some heavy downpours then. And then the front itself starts to push through Thursday morning, and that's where we're going to see some gusty winds out of the south and the west as high as 40 to maybe 50 miles per hour as these rain showers start to exit Thursday morning. By Thursday afternoon, though, we should clear on out actually be a pretty nice second half of the day. Temperatures will drop a bit behind the front, but not really that much. And then by the time Friday morning rolls around, we'll start the day into the 30s and then track some rainfall towards the afternoon, which could lead to some light snow by the time Saturday rolls around. Here's a look at futurecast rainfall totals through Thursday. Most of that rain staying off to our north and our west like we're seeing today. The heaviest amounts will actually stay even out of Kentucky itself. So that's a little bit of good news. We won't be tracking flooding issues. For your Tuesday, mostly cloudy with those clouds continuing to build throughout the afternoon. Tonight, 44, mostly cloudy with a few more showers. And there's a look at that 7-day forecast again. Gusty winds early Thursday. Cold Saturday, only reaching the mid to upper 30s with some light snow on the way as well.
I'm starting to just tune out the negative
I know.
and focusing on the positive.
We're going to focus on today, right now, the here and now.
Dylan, we appreciate you.
Well, Kentucky Good Vibes first annual Queen Me Women's Conference is this weekend on Saturday, February 11th, as well as My People's Art Exhibition, which will highlight Black History Month and women's history, too.
That's right. And to talk more about Kentucky Good Vibes and these events, we've got the CEO, the editor-in-chief of Kentucky Good Vibes, Deshana Perkins. Deshana, welcome. Good to have you with us.
Thanks for having me again.
You've got a lot going on.
Yes, sir.
Many events here.
You keep busy, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so first of all, let's talk about the Queen Me event that's coming up.
Okay, so the Queen Me event is a women's conference that will be held this Saturday, February 11th, from 12 to 4 at the Lexington Public Library. That is the central location, 140 East Main Street. We will have networking, live performances, a meet and greet, drawings, guest speakers, in which you're on the panel as
Yes,
well.
I am. I'm going to be speaking at the event. I'm really looking forward to it.
And just like I said, an overall, great event with a lot of networking and resources.
Yes, and I love that. I love the connection between women and really just focusing on the positives and the networking ability to be able to really push your ideas and your dreams forward.
Yes.
I love that.
Networking is key,
It
for
is.
sure.
Oh, yeah,
and it's awesome your organization's facilitating this. Let's talk about this My People's Art Exhibition as well.
Yes, so that's located on the third floor of the Lexington Public Library, same location.
Okay.
And basically it's a highlight of kings and queens of African descent, from generations, before us and so forth. Basically, I just woke up one day and said I wanted to do some art, and it was like something told me, like, this is your time, like, you need to do this.
Nice.
And so I called the library and was like, how can I get my art, on the exhibit? And the guy was like, oh, well, this is what we have available. I'm like, I'll take it.
Yeah.
So,
and it worked out perfectly.
Oh, yeah.
I love when that voice goes off and tells you to do something
Oh, yeah.
awesome. I love the fact that there's some history involved in this art, too.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Critically important.
Yes.
Yeah, it really is. So talk to us about Kentucky Good Vibes. I love this, and I love that it involves many different arts. It's not necessarily just one art form. So let's talk about that a little bit.
Okay, so Kentucky Good Vibes highlights all types of entertainment, from music to artist showcases to photography, any kind of events that's going on. Like, we basically like a magazine, in which that's how I got started at first. And then I turned it into a YouTube channel and so forth.
Yeah.
But I've interviewed lots of celebrities on my channel and hosted many events, fashion shows, networking events, and so forth. So, I'm just really excited about all the things that I have planned for the future.
Very cool.
And, blessed to have had the opportunity to do those.
Too much to put on a business card.
Yeah.
No,
I was kind of stumbling
this
over my
organization
words.
is.
Yes.
So how can folks learn more about Good Vibes? How can they support what you're doing?
So basically, of course, they can come out to the Lexington Public Library this weekend. If you're a woman, women's conference. Because I've had some men, inbox me and say, hey, can I come?
I'll be supporting from the sideline.
Okay.
Thank you.
But if you need to get in contact with me at any point, you can go to dperkmedia.pr@gmail.com, or you can go to my website, KentuckyGoodVibes.com, and check out some of the things that I've done. I've interviewed, covered events, and so forth, and just highlighted what you name it, I've done.
Well,
you're hustling.
Oh, yeah.
She's a hustler. She's out there, but really appreciate what you're doing.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being on here.
We'll back in just a second, folks. Stick around.
All right. Thank you.
I know what I have to do. Turn myself in.
I've had enough. I'm not
not going to let him destroy anyone else.
There was going to be a major blow-up.
It's going to cost you everything. I'm not going anywhere.
General Hospital on ABC.
It's 7:55 in the morning, and we're back on site for another one-day shower installation with West Shore Home. And today, they're not just doing one bath. They're going to do 2 baths in the same house, all in one day. Let's head upstairs and check it out. Okay, this first bathroom needs some help. The shower space feels like a cave with these lowered ceilings and rounded corners. So what West Shore is going to do is come in here and optimize the shower space by installing a low-step shower base, and they're going to raise the ceiling and extend the shower walls up to that ceiling. Now, in the second bathroom, they're looking to keep a bathtub, so West Shore is going to come in and remove the existing tub and replace it with something brand new and modern. Okay, busy day for the crew. Let's let them get to work.
So I figured I'd stop in and see how the crews are doing. It's midday, and we're still on pace to finish up by dinner time tonight. Now, the homeowner did leave early for work this morning, so when they return tonight, they're going to have 2 beautiful new showers from West Shore Home. Now, these types of transformations are only made possible by our expert employee installers that do hundreds of these every single year. I'll get out of the way and let the crew do their thing so you can see the incredible transformation.
The shower and bath experts at West Shore Home delivered again. 2 transformations in the same day. This morning, this was an old and outdated bathtub. This afternoon, a beautiful, modern walk-in shower. Folks, call the experts at West Shore Home to start your project now. And when you do, take advantage of this limited time offer. It's free installation on all shower and bath projects. Plus, for a limited time, they're doing 18 months of no interest financing. That means they're going to completely waive the interest if you pay off your project in 18 months. Call West Shore Home now.
Car wreck? When you get Hughes & Coleman, it can make a big difference. Here's what I mean. Insurance offer, $3,000. Our result, $156,000. Insurance offer, $0. Our result, $385,000. Insurance offer, $300,000. Our result, $1 million. After an accident, if you want to get the money you deserve, get Hughes & Coleman and get it done. Call 800-800-4600.
You're watching News at Noon with Doug and Lyssa High with meteorologist Dylan Godet on ABC 36.
Hey friends, welcome back. Valentine's Day is right around the corner, and there are plenty of things to do, including some awesome Valentine's Day deals with the Holly Hill restaurants. And I say restaurants, we all know Holly Hill, but this is under their umbrella.
Multiple restaurants.
Chef Weta Michael's empire.
That's
They're just
right.
Wonderful, wonderful establishment.
They really are. And joining us today is Marketing Director Mike Hilton. Mike, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
Good to see you, Mike.
Appreciate it.
We were hoping that Weta would make it, but we understand she's going to give us a rain check.
Right, and she sends her love. Weta, and no surprise to anyone, is giving of her time and effort today cooking for Marquis Cancer Center.
Oh, my goodness.
So just always out supporting great things.
She's
in our
incredible.
community.
That's right.
She's
an amazing
incredible.
person.
And every restaurant in her brand has its own unique flavor.
That's right.
Holly Hill, though, I mean, you guys just set the standard for
It
so
doesn't
long.
get better than Holly Hill Inn.
That's right. And so we've got some wonderful Valentine's ideas here.
That's right. We are in the runway leading up to Valentine's Day, and Holly Hill is all about bringing people together through food. That's what we do day in, day out, 365, right? But at Valentine's Day for us, that means aphrodisiacs. Bringing people together in what we'll call that unique and special way through food.
That special union.
That's right.
So you're setting folks up to succeed through the rest of the evening here.
We give them the ingredients that might get the motor running, and then where the car takes them from there is up to them.
That's right. That's right.
Wow,
You set the table.
Well, let's look at the gasoline. What did you bring to get the motor running?
And so aphrodisiacs are very much rooted in folklore and shapes of ingredients and colors of ingredients and things like that. All identify things as an aphrodisiac.
I see.
So in Greek mythology, you had Aphrodite, the goddess of love, rise out of the sea. So things like shrimp and oysters are always a great aphrodisiac.
Right.
And then you also have maybe some unknown things like an avocado or a Belgian endive. And then, of course, you can't have Valentine's Day without the sweets. So we have our the most addictive candy that we have, the bourbon toffee crunch, dark chocolate covered,
wonderful,
dripped in almonds, and then of course cookies.
This is incredible.
You can't have Valentine's Day without the sweets.
My goodness, do I hear Barry White playing in the background somewhere?
It's funny. It's everything but the Barry White. Right.
This is fantastic.
It is. It's great.
So, yeah, guys, big hint here for Valentine's Day.
Big hint. Big hint.
And Chef Wheata's trying to do what she can to make this happen.
And you can find these ingredients at each of the 9 Holly Hill restaurants, but each in their own unique flavor.
Right.
So, an example, oysters. You'll have oysters one way at Smithtown, but then you'll have them a completely different way maybe at Holly Hill Inn.
Yeah.
Both fantastic, both the great Holly Hill experience, just each in their own unique flavor.
I love that.
Very, very
and
good.
tell us about your online store, too, and all the goodies that people can get there.
Yeah, this is a relatively new effort. You know, Holly Hill Inn is 20-plus years old.
Right.
The online shop really started to come in the last couple of years. We've gotten it to a great place where you can buy locally made, handcrafted gifts that are all designed to take that love and share that love with someone else. And right now you've got the Valentine's Day cookie box. It'll be up for another week or two. But then you've got the cookie box that's made to share with a great glass of bourbon, send to a friend. And then our newest one is our bourbon tasting kit, which is Wheata's flavor wheel that teaches people how to pull flavors out of bourbon.
Yeah.
We put it in a package, and you can mail it out to friends. It's a great experience.
What a gift she is,
Love
and
it.
all of her restaurants. Can't thank you enough for bringing these in.
Well, thank you for having us. We're going to leave these here.
Oh, perfect.
And then whatever happens after we leave,
we'll find
is up
someone to
you all.
close out the program.
What happens at the queue stays at the queue.
That's right. Hey, we appreciate it.
Thank you all.
Thanks, Mike.
Back in just a second, folks.
Watch What You Eatin' every Wednesday on Good Morning Kentucky with Lee Cruz and Haley Harmon. Brought to you by Zucker.
Something's happening at IHOP. Something huge. Ant-Man and the Wasp have arrived. Spend $30 on your next visit to IHOP and get a Fandango movie ticket to see Marvel Studios' Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
Hey y'all, this is Nikki.
And I'm Lexi. We're here at Shulowski's Deli in Lexington, Kentucky.
We are best known for our delicious sandwiches, like our Shulowski's Original or our Fiesta Chicken. You can't go wrong with one of our handmade pizzas or flatbreads,
Like our barbecue chicken jalapeno or our 3-meat with pepperoni, sausage, and bacon.
And if you're looking for a healthy option, try one of our fresh-made salads.
We offer dine-in, takeout, delivery through online ordering, and easy catering.
So come on out and see us at Shulowski's by Fayette Mall. Funny name?
Serious Sandwiches.
K-A-T-S, Cats. I'm Marty Casey with Cats Heating and Cooling. If your furnace stops warming your home this winter, remember to call Cats for 24-hour emergency service. Because we know emergencies just don't happen during business hours. Cats will keep your system running smoothly, keeping you comfortable all year long. Cats proudly carries day and night HVAC systems. Visit online or call today to schedule your free appointment.
Your new Academy Sports and Outdoor store is now open in Lexington. With the best in sports equipment and outdoor gear under one roof, Academy is the store that kickstarts fun for the whole family. Get ready for game days or days on the water and find footwear and apparel styles from Nike, Adidas, and more. It's all right here in Lexington on Nicholasville Road across from the Lexington Green Shopping Center. Or download the Academy app and pick your order up in store today.
I've been at this for a long time, and over time, I like to think of the hundreds of thousands of clients that we've helped. My office and home are full of scrapbooks and pictures of you and your families, and I love when I bump into so many of you later in life. Today, we're the largest injury firm in the world, and I'm thankful to you for trusting us all these years. We'll always be here for the people, not the powerful. We'll always be here for you. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Next ET.
We are hardcore adults in here.
Our Katherine Schwarzenegger exclusive, her new Girl Mom project that has hubby Chris Pratt winning the bedtime battle.
I'm not nearly as exciting.
Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on ABC 36.
Explore, compare, and find your car at mancars.com.
Man, what a deal.
Show's over, folks. They're packing up those aphrodisiacs.
We got to go get it. Come on.
We're going to head out. You have a great day.
Bye.
Why do you need a Social Security lawyer? Applying for disability benefits is complicated.
If you don't answer the questions carefully, you can hurt your case.
If you have a hearing, there may be witnesses representing the government. Today, more and more Kentuckians are being denied. You want an experienced Social Security lawyer. You want Kentucky courage.
Call 1-800-55-WILDCAT. Morgan, Collins, Yeast, and Salyer. There's no fee unless you win benefits.